All right. Okay. Good morning. Today is a Saturday, and on Saturday we shall come here to answer most of your questions, ladies and gentlemen. And every day I usually open up my mind and find better ways that we could keep our team winning. Let me see people onto the call, and you are new into the business. You are stranded. Okay, my name is Julius. Happy to have you, my brother Anthony Destiny. You are stranded. You say you are not making profit, and things are not moving your direction, all right? And you want things to move your direction. And every day, as long as I've been in the business, I've made learning the basic requirement for success. And I continue loving the business that I do. And because of that, I keep on thinking. I keep on thinking on how best I could you need to help that guy. On how best I could see more significant results, right? And the curve of the results that I want must be coming from consistent learning. At first, when we started the business, we are only talking about the copy traders, right? The copy traders here on Cycle. And we are only looking at their strategies of trading. One of the best ways we could be able to make profit, which at first was very profitable. But these guys, I discovered that they're not the ones setting the strategy. They were only using the board to fix some coins. So along the way, we were able to get away from that and now go to reasons why we should trade and find better ways that we could keep our teams winning. And as we have been building the business, we now came up with my sync strategy. And this is also very basic and very important to also make sure that our people could make more money through setting their own strategies, right? And pick some few coins and be able to trade them along the line. And we have basically and intentively introduced the one shot, the way we are trading coins that could be doing good at the moment. And now for some time in the one shot strategy, as a person, usually when I'm speaking, I speak from my heart. I don't speak so much from my mind. I was looking at better ways that people could maximize. It happens that if this is the curve of profit, I'll use the crypto bubble, for example. Let me use the crypto bubble to explain what I'm trying to talk about. If this could be the trade, Zoom link, please, my leader. Okay, let me just get this friend of mine. He's not in our team, but he comes from UK. He's puzzled, so I need to get him here. I would love to have everybody, even if not in my team, as long as they have issues with their app, to get helped, all right? Okay, just a minute. Let me get this guy here. Mwensevo, Ogambotya. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, now. Okay, now let me get back to this app called Crypto Bubble. Now, this is what has been happening for a very long time, and it is helping people make some money. Thanks. Why? Hey, but I can't share. Let me just. I thought different leaders are sharing this link. Sorry. Sorry for that. Someone is calling me, but it's not. This is not good. Please don't call me now. I can't help. Right. So someone could share for me this link to the Telegram group. People there are complaining that I'm not sharing the link there. Yeah. Sometimes I may fail to share. I may fail to share to all groups, please. I'm sorry, people in the Telegram group. But the group is there. Deus shared. It's usually the same. It never changes. Thank you so much, Deus. It's usually the same. It never changes. So you just need to be consistent about that. Right. Okay. Now let me explain to you, and you get what I'm talking about. Right. Now this is what I want to explain. This is how we have been trading the one shot until yesterday night. I developed a better idea, and the idea was that people have been trading from here and take off profit only here. Okay. And that's how people have been trading. All right. They buy from here and take off profit here, which is good and nice. But they miss out the huge profit they could take when this coin is moving down up to here, which could help people accumulate a lot of coins at a cheaper price. And when the market, when this particular coin is taking this, they would accumulate a lot of profit. I don't know, before I continue, is someone really understanding what I'm talking about? If you understand what I'm talking about, could you just give me a thumbs up? If you're understanding what I'm talking about, if you're understanding what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up. If you're understanding what I'm talking about, if you are getting my idea, if you're getting my idea, let me see some thumbs up. If you're not, I'm going to repeat again. I'm going to repeat again what I'm talking about, and I'm going to lead you to a certain destination, all right? Okay, let me repeat. This is how we have been trading the one shot. Let me pick another coin. This is Pacodat, right? Now let me pick AVAX, okay? This is how we are trading. Yes, different people, different leaders analyze a particular coin, and then analyze this coin. They give us this coin. This coin is leaving this point, and it's now going up. And this is what profit we take. But we miss out, ladies and gentlemen, on the call, this profit when this coin is going down. We are not able to buy at the right time when this coin is going down. And now we are trading only when this coin is moving from here. We buy here and only make profit here. And so I was calculating, right, how much we miss out when we don't buy when this coin is taking this downward movement, right? And so I sat down yesterday and I came up with another idea. And this idea is about, I personally, the signals I'll be dropping in the group. I no longer now want to drop signals that are based on purely excitement. I want to drop signals where I need people to make some significant profits. And when I talk about significant profits, it's simply because the market is undependable. When I talk about the market being undependable, I mean it cannot move from where you have entered and continuously keep giving huge profits upwards. I don't know what you're talking about. I know you understand what I'm talking about. Because we have two classes of people here. There is somebody on this call that is happy when they see 0.1. Let me open this trading account here that I usually use. There's someone on this call that is happy with let me just get back here a little bit. Yeah, there's someone on this call who would be happy like this. Let me see if I could develop this sequence. There's someone who's happy with this. And there is someone who's happy with this. The two are different trading parameters and different approaches to the market. Yet there's someone who says, I better sleep with this. Okay, I've tried all. I'm about to come with the best. What I think. And the best I think is to give you a signal that gives you power to buy during the downward movement and to be able to sell in the upward movement. And I started that today in the morning because most of you that have made your money, you don't have the time to be on the market all the time. No, you understand my mindset. You don't have the time to be on the up all the time. Oh, get in now, get in now. So you want something that is dependable, something that is sustainable, something that could give you peace of mind, something that could allow you do other things than on sticking on one thing. And I've spent all these days really thinking out of the box to see that I could get this idea happen. God is good. I think I'm about to get there. I think I'm already there. And I see Peter raising up his hand. Let me first listen to him before I continue. Yes, Peter. Yes, Peter. Okay. Maybe I continue. Now, there are three signals that I've sent onto the group today, and they're the ones I'm trading. I just entered the signals, but I haven't provided the parameters. And these signals, for example, on this group, they are here. They're here. And I've evidenced them with one of my leaders. I have a small group where this has been tested. And for 1 week, for 7 days, he has been able to collect $260 using what I'm talking about. And these signals, they are free. You don't need to pay for them. You just need to learn how you can be able to trade them. And today I was able to drop this. It has 1 and 2, there are only 3. And I said your greed will determine your take profit. And let me switch on this phone here. And I've been observing how much they've been able to collect. If someone, I'm going to use my Binance account to provide what I'm talking about, to give it a more clear point. Okay. To give it a more clear point of what I'm talking about. Okay. So, for example, the first one was Ethereum Classic, especially if someone doesn't want to be always on the market, right? Okay. So let me start with this Binance Spot. Ethereum Classic is ETC, right? And let me put it in 1 hour. And the entry price was 25. Was 25.02, which could be around here. Which could be around here. I may not perfectly show it. It could be around here. I may not perfectly point it out. Uh-huh. Okay, let me leave it there, which would be around there under the movement. Okay. The movement is the one that starts from here. It starts from here up to here. And it will still move. So during this time, there are so many things that happen in the market. And what happens in the market, ladies and gentlemen, is that during this, there'll be times when someone can be able to take off profit. There'll be times when someone will be able to take off profit, some profit. But there'll be times when this coin will at least go down. And your greediness is what I'm talking about, that will determine how much profit you will make. You'll have 2 options with these 3 signals. You have 2 options. One, you have an option to take little profit and maybe enter again and maybe trade another coin. Or you have an option to have a huge percentage take off profit. Or you have an option to enter this in a cycle. It's going to be up to you. And I'll be dropping in these 3 signals, not every minute, not every hour. I'll be dropping in these signals. They are still even valid up to now. I send them in the morning. They're still valid up to now. Okay, let me go again. I sent another one by the names of Ada. What I want to give comfortability is about the time that okay, very critical analysis done by a big team, right? In our business, I'm gathering a big team of critical traders, and they're really in Royal Q, and they're really doing a very good service. All right, this one had an entry point of 0.840. Okay, let me just show you. Doing this, let me reduce this a bit. Just I'm showing you 0.888552. Okay, 0.84, which is around there. And if I remove off this along this line, there has been profit. Let me clear again. Along this line, there has been profit. Sometimes the market will move down, sometimes the market will move up, but there will be profit. And it will be able to close off this around 1.3, but along the sequence, someone in a cycle could keep making some profit. Depending on your greediness, you could put it in one shot, take 1.3, take 1.5, right? Okay, I want to talk about the next one. And this next one is by and I'm going to give you reasons why I'll do this for the team. Another one is Solana stroke USDT. Still, this signal is valid. The entry point was 88.714. I'll just reduce this a little bit and show you, take you there. This is 87. Around that candlestick there, 88, yeah, around there. And along the way, it's not a bed of roses, because from here, there was a purchase in the dip around these two candlesticks. There was a sell of profit on this candlestick. There was still a buy dip. If you are using a cycle, a continuous sell. So many factors are considered, and a huge profit taken up there. And now as we speak, this coin is at 91.3 something, 39, around there. And after the takeoff profit here in the cycle, there's been another buying dip, some good purchase. Then very soon there will be another takeoff profit. And those are the three signals I could bring. Already, ATC has already produced around 10% in profit. And ADA has already produced 6.6 in profit. Solana has already produced 2.9 in profit. But along the way of the sequence of the curve, there is takeoff profit, and there is also a continuous purchase. And the reason why I thought like this is to allow people maximize profit and allow people be able to make more money on a particular cryptocurrencies. It's up to you. You can always take your own decision to allow them, instead of maybe sleeping on the market all the time, and maybe they don't have huge capital to trade all the coins in Binance, Hobby, they could trade a maximum of 3 coins that have been studied, analyzed for some good time, and they can constantly keep buying and selling with the fact of even reducing the floating loss. Along the way, the coins will go in red. Along the way, the coins will go in green. But for a given time, people can still profit. And there will be only 3 There will not be many. There will be only 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'll be dropping them onto the Telegram group. If you believe in consistent results, if you believe in long-term results, if you believe in allowing your boat buy deep, then be able to sell. If you believe in maximization, if you believe in because you could have different beliefs, right? If you believe in growing your capital, right? Well, this is it. I hope. Let me now use the 1 hour and come here and bring you the same coins, right? That I've talked about. ADA. Okay. ADA is Cardano. All right. The enterprise, which is still now valid, was 0.84. 0.84. 0.84 was around this 0.9. This is 0. It was, let me do a day. Yeah. Now, it was a down movement, but because I now put it on a down, I hope you'll be able to understand. Which was a 0.8. It was a downward movement. Now, this is an upward movement. 0.84, which was around here. It was a downward movement. This was a downward movement, but now, since it's a day, 0.84, which was around here. And this was a downward movement. I don't know what's happened. Okay. This was a downward movement, but later, during now the sequence, there have been sequence sales along this line up to when it has been able to hit here. So there has been take-off profit, consistent taking off profit, if you're using a cycle. And now when we put it in 1 hour, now after taking off profit for you, ladies and gentlemen on the call, now look at, now your boat is going to be able to purchase. They can be manageable, like I talk about manageable margin calls. And here it hits down, there's a continuous buy. And as we speak right now, there is continuous take-off profit. I don't know whether what I'm explaining is sitting in someone's mind. If you are still understanding what I'm talking about, give me some thumbs up. Some thumbs up. You are understanding what I'm talking about, or you are getting the gist of what I'm talking about. Okay. You are getting the gist of what I'm trying to explain. And because it differs. Usually, trading will differ to how someone thinks, all right? It will differ to how someone thinks. What you think is important, okay? What you think is important. I want to show you another coin I have also thrown in the group. And as I've said, it's a group of traders, right? Traders, okay? And I'm developing it. I think very, very soon I'll be unleashing, be bringing these people for you. Okay. All right. This one, it was started yesterday. And the entry point was 88.71, right? So if you miss out, you still have a potential. 88.71, 887, which is around here. There was this was down movement. It means there was a buy. There was some purchase, take off profit, purchase, take off profit, purchase down, take off profit, purchase, continuous scenario, taking off profit, purchase down, move, taking off profit, up to now when it's at around 92 point this, and it's still valid. That is Solana. So there's continuous buying and selling with continuous profit. That's what I'm talking about. And not many, around 3. Last one, I talked about ETC. Okay, let me just show you here ETC, Ethereum Classic. And this is for people, ETC, Ethereum Classic. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Okay. This was Ethereum Classic. All right. Entry point 25.0213. Right. 25. Now this one is at 26. Okay, I think it was around here. Around there, I think the coin was coming down, and it has been able to move as we speak. It's at it moved 27. It has already made over 10%. There was 25 was above that. It has already made more than 10% in profit up to where it is right now. Okay. And that's what I want to share. You can still have 3 coins, all right, that you are trading that are good and have the power to give you a cycle repeated profit. And still, you can still be enjoying those coins that are being given in the group. And these coins have the power to give you, maybe you are tapping this type of the one shot. Remember, these are 90 days that we started. I thought about them on the 1st of Jan 2022, when I was able to sit down with a couple of different leaders and think about us moving away from a cycle, the one-shot parameter, and the one-shot parameter to allow people make results. Now, within the one-shot, I've also been able to think some extra mile to look at a one-shot that is almost seated in a cycle. And this one-shot seated in a cycle is allowing the bot buy and be able to sell. Buy and be able to sell. And as that happens, people could still make more significant profit. As I speak to right now, they're still valid. They're still valid. And someone could really make some profit. And if I look at all the 3, Rede Solana, someone has been able to take off 2.2%, other 6%, which is around 8%. And ETC has already made 10%, which is around 18%. To someone who thinks like that, because we are different people, and would love to have that consistency. I don't say that these coins will never go in floating loss. I'm now going to go, today is going to be a day I will be thinking about the parameters, but like I'll open this account. Yeah. Right. Open this account. Right now they have a floating loss. There are 3. But like I've said, there will be these coins that you are going to be trading, those interested, they'll have the ability to always give you profit, all right? And still go back deep and be able to purchase. So you have a decision to take. Either you'll be able to trade these coins within the one-shot parameter like Julius could be doing, or you have a choice to trade these coins in a cycle, all right? You say, okay, after selling, I'll be able to enter again, all right? Or I'll keep this in a cycle. Let me say this is a cycle, all right? And develop ability and potential for them to sell and keep buying. Or keep it on one shot, sell off, and enter again. It will be up to you to take a decision, all right? And this development can help some person develop 3 coins, not many, 3. Like if I could show you again, how am I trading these 3? This one is seated on $76. It will be able to take off profit, if you can see very well. The first take off profit at 29.94. Okay. Other is there also. It will be able to take off profit at 0.940. I'm greedy enough. I'm taking 2.5%. Solana will be there. It will take off profit at 95.35%. So you have a choice, all right? But this type of trade will need your patience. And if your mindset doesn't believe in being patient with the market, please, you have so many options. Like I want to speak, you have so many options. And why do I decide to trade like this? It's to focus so much on developing capital. Ladies and gentlemen on the call, I just want to take away the short-term mindset within you. And because I usually want to tell my leaders, could you please show results? Because I don't want to speak from the mindset of only showing you how the bot sells. I want to speak from a mindset of showing you results. There is a gentleman. Let me just get this. I'll be able to share different results because me, as a person, I believe in results, all right? I want to believe in results, okay? All right, let me get this. I don't want to only believe in okay. Look at this gentleman. You know, sometimes I want to see my team make good profits. I really want to see my team make good profits. And that's what causes me to think. I usually want to be an entrepreneur. This is 12,000 trading capital. And I believe I want to see someone on this call that says, I don't want good results of $100 a day, cause a day, $100 cause a day. I don't know if there is anybody onto this call, ladies and gentlemen. Could you please raise up your hand and you say $5, $10 could be more or could be better than me making $100 a day? Can I see someone on this call? I don't believe anybody. Mukundwa is saying, yeah. Oh, okay, let me. So Mukundwa, you say you would love $100 a day. It is consistent with him. And the answer is as simple as people developing significant capital. People developing significant capital. And the capital is, and that's why I thought, right, that a man would allow to have a sequence of repeated sales, right? A sequence of repeated sales, power of ability to compound, not using strategy to avoid the floating. That's very important. Don't know what's wrong with my network. It's getting a little scattered. But this one is trading with $75. This one is close to $100. This one is also close to $100. So on this, you have a couple of so many other things you can, other coins you can trade. Long-term traders, this could be very sweet and nice for you. You can do it in a cycle or in a one shot. Sell off, please. You enter the trade again. You enter the trade again. If these signals are still valid, even I'm speaking right now to you, and if someone is interested, and maybe you want to have your $50, yes, it will move up and down, but it's valid. It will give you profit. I've seen people in that small group resonate. I think in last week, one made $260. Another one made I think it was 150 something. We're around 5 or 6, right? Around 5 or 6. So it will move up and down, but it will definitely give you profit. Okay, now I want to go into question and answer. If you are here, okay, I see somebody. I've seen some hands. Today is Saturday. I want you to feel free to ask. All right, let me start with Sandy. Sandy. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm listening, my leader. Please, could you unmute? Thank you.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, firstly, it's Sandy. That's how you pronounce the name. I saw you were struggling a bit. I just wanted to ask, okay, you said somebody made 260 last week. On what capital are they using? What capital is their account on to produce $260?
Okay. Capital issues have been issues for a very long time, all right? And this could be my approach. I'm sorry, I may not go so much direct, although I'll answer your question, but I'll go a little bit more indirect. Then I go direct to your answer.
All right.
The profitability of somebody will depend on so many factors, all right?
Okay.
The factor is the entry time on a particular coin, all right?
Okay.
Because if we enter the same coin at different hours, we could make profit at different hours, all right? For example, right now as I speak, I know in different groups, they've been able to drop signals. And these signals, if I could bring out the point clearly, let me just come here on Telegram and also share.
Okay.
These signals are made by my brother from Nigeria by the names of Halohari. Halohari runs Club 9. Is my friend. He runs Club 9. He has signals that can give 1%. Right? They give 1%. Let me just group them to the Telegram group. They give 1% in a cycle. They also give 0.8 in a one shot, all right?
Okay.
But then they have a start trade entry time, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And when someone doesn't enter that time of those trades, right?
Mm-hmm.
The profit may not be the same. Even someone could land into floating loss, you understand?
Okay.
Because of entry time. I hope the first answer is right.
Okay. Yes, I'm hearing you, Coach.
The second thing that could determine the profitability is which coins someone is trading.
All right.
Which we'd call coin selection.
Okay.
When we started the business, we were only using the sync strategy. And with the sync strategy, is that the board picks coins that are having an upward trend.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the bot does. And since it picks coins with an upward trend, this trend gets over, and now it becomes a downward trend. and my phone is risky. I think I'm about to get off. My network is doing bad, but in only 1 or 3 minutes I'll be back. So as I'm coming back, I see already Destiny is already my co-host. So I hope now you get the picture.
Yes, I heard you, Coach.
Now, capital will always remain with one factor. The higher the investment, the higher the return.
The returns.
For
Okay.
example, on these 3 coins that I've been able to send in the group, I'm just doing let me open my Royal key. There is some
I think the Dajurius has had a technical issue. Let's hold on a bit as launches back.
All right. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm back.
Julius, are you back?
Thank you so much, bro.
Okay.
Today is a Saturday. Thank you. We are having 1 more. I'll be moving very slow with what I'm talking about. And leader Sandy. Okay.
Hello.
All right. Now, what I would advise is this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With these signals that I've said right now, they are still valid. If I check, let me check. They're still valid. Yeah. Yes. And what I would advise is that you can take maximum of 2%. All right.
Okay.
Depending one shot 2% maximum 1 to 2%. But along the way, I would beg you not to be emotional to the trade. I mean, people be emotional to the trade, for example. And I would advise not to compare results. I usually saw another big challenge. When I talk about not being emotional to the trade, is what I mean. For example, along the way, like I've shown you the curve of the signal, it will move up and it will move down. All right.
Okay.
Like you saw that this trade I showed you, by the time I left, it was in -1, all right?
Yes.
And like you saw the last coin here, it was in blue. You saw that?
Yes, I did.
But now it's back in red. Now, this is the mindset that most of the people have. They only want to see their coins in blue. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Blue, 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 blue. It has sold. Woo! Excitement. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But right now, I'm talking about something that is going to give you results, but it will have a sequence of ups and what? And
Dance.
down. By the end of the day, in around 24 hours, it will be able to give you your 2%, and you're out of that trade, right?
Okay.
Okay. 24 hours to 48 hours usually gives you that profit. Okay.
All right.
So it will need some patience, but the amount of profit you'll make will depend on how much you have invested.
Okay. Okay.
Now, this gives you ability to have at least 3 or 2 coins that you could be having some little long-term mindset trading, all right?
Okay.
And you can still run in for, if you have your time, and you, because there are people onto this call, they don't have the time to be seated on their phones all the time. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I personally, I can be plain white with you leaders. I fail to check my app every time. Okay. Yet I do this
Okay.
business full time. Why? Because I have so many other activities that I keep on doing that keep away from my phone. I need to speak to so many people. This question is coming. This, you understand such business. So this goes to people who cannot sit here. And this goes to people who would love to do something else as the robot is taking charge of their trades according to the settings they provided, as long as they've been able to trade off good coins. All right.
Okay.
Now, if someone is greedy, all right, I now want to speak to the greedy people. If someone is greedy and this coin does 0.2%, you see that percentage? Or 0.3, and you want to get out of that trade, 0.3%, I can come here and I tap on sell. And you see, I'll make $0.2. But this is coming to how much I have invested. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
If I put here $10,000, all right, for example, in this trade, all right, and I've made 0.3, it means my takeoff profit will be huge. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I can drastically, if I'm too greedy, come up here on market price and sell off, and I make profit. All right, you understand what I mean?
Yes.
And the amount of profit I will take will be 0.3 of how much I invested in my one shot.
All right. Okay. Now that's fine. That's okay.
So if you see your coin in blue and you are emotional, you know, one of the other challenge we have that most of the people that we are trading with, yes, they have the robot, has decided to say, Julius, I want, for example, he has decided to say, Julius, I want to take off 2.55% from this trade, right? But Julius is not patient enough to wait for this 2.55%. At one extent, I may say it is okay because this is you can give your robot any instruction. So Julius may say, I want to take off 0.5% now. You get what I'm saying? Depending on how much I have invested in this one. Sure. So if I was able to put here $2,000, right, I'll take off 0.5 of this. And when I tap on sell, a market price, I'll be able to see how much profit I make when I sell off this coin. So if I come to visit my app and I find my coins in blue, all right, and I want to make some profit, I may decide to come on this app and tap on sell, and I see how much profit I make. And it's up to you to decide, okay, this is enough for me for now.
Okay.
I hope it's fine with you.
Yes, I've understood. I've heard you, coach.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. I'll go to another question. So I will not overpost these signals in the group. Like I've said, since I posted them, they are valid up to now. And okay, let me go to Jen. Yes, Jen.
Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you so much for the training you're giving us. We are really appreciative and we are learning quite a lot. Now, I'm so happy with today's lesson because what is happening is those of us who don't have a lot of time to be able to be on the phone, it's really sorting us out. I would only wish if you could show us the parameter setting for one of the coins that you've already shown us, either Solana, ADA, or ETC, so that we really have a glimpse of what to do. Thank you.
Okay, I'm trading with a one shot.
Yeah.
It's a single investment, it's a one run, a one way, right? No margin calls involved.
Okay. Okay.
So when we come here on the trade settings, the margin call is one.
Okay.
The first buy is that $77.
Okay.
The take profit of mine is 2.5, but it's up to you. You may decide to take 1.4, right? 1%. Okay, it's up to you.
Yes.
But then the later the take profit, the faster you get out of the coin. You understand?
Yes.
And the amount of profit you make depends on the capital you have invested.
Okay.
Like I've said, if maybe you pass by your app, all right?
Yeah.
And you see that already ETC, it has already made, by the way, those that it has already made 10%. It has already made 10%. Okay, if I invested and I see it has given me enough profit like that, right? I could decide when I tap on sell, you see, let me sell it off. I'm going to enter it again. I've sold, right?
Okay.
Meaning I'll pay fuel fee, all right?
Yes.
And my profit is very little.
Yeah.
It is going to reflect here. It is very little, depending on how much I've invested. Like I've said, it's still valid. I'll come here, look for ETC, right? But before I do that, and I will now first check in my Binance account and see how much USDT I currently have.
Okay.
Because like you said, the reason why I came up with this idea is for those people that really want to trade the one shot, but they don't have the time to keep on their phones all the time. They're busy.
Yeah.
And it's really putting them off business.
That's true.
Which I, as a person, I don't like it because I want everybody without segregation. Okay, now I have $78. So what I will do, I'll come here instead of 77, now make it 78, right?
Okay.
There's no buying here. It's just one way. It's a one shot. Margin calls can keep stop. They're not necessary. Then I tap start.
And you're good to go.
And I'm good to go. Like I showed you, if I'm very greedy, all right?
Yeah.
I would still, you see, my Solana is now doing well.
Yes.
The reason, I don't know why this is not picking up. I think I'm reading my USDT balance wrongly. I think must be 77. I think I'm reading it wrongly. Some of it could be the reason why it's still keeping in green and not taking off.
Okay.
So let me pause it again. Let me start it afresh. Because this has no preset price. Because I'll be able, let me check again. Transaction record. Manual sell. You see, I've been able to make my profit. It was manually sold. Okay, now it has been able to pick up. And I'm good to go again, all right?
Okay.
Now, like I said, it depends on my greediness on how much I've invested in that particular coin. If I had invested more money, I would be taking off more
profit.
More profit. So this is so good for people who could be as busy as me. Focusing on yes, I focus on the business alone, but the schedule is too tight to be able to keep on putting in this coin and in this coin and in this coin and that repeated sequence. Yet I also want to make profit out of the business. So I could enter a trade, design how much I want to take off in profit, all right? And if a trader checks up this coin, would find that some of the time, like I started, this coin will be going down, all right?
Yes.
And since I know, because it has been analyzed by good people in the business, since I know, I would decide if I have more USDT, invest more, because during the going down of this particular coin, I can still invest more, right? So that I could collect more of these coins at a cheaper
price.
At a cheaper price. So let me say, for example, ADA is going down, right?
Yes.
It has the floating loss of -2, -1, right? I can decide to come and tap on buy and put in some more $10. You understand? Then I leave that coin. Or I can come here on the trade settings where I had one margin call, all right? So now let me add around two margin calls, or let me make it 5 margin calls. Then I change the margin call configuration to how much I want the bot to buy when the market drops by a certain percentage. And this is where we have the margin call drop, all right?
Okay.
And I could say, when the market falls down by 0.5, my bot buy how many times? 2,
Maybe
right?
twice. Yeah. Mhm.
And also, I will edit the first buying call because that was the time the bot bought, so it hasn't bought its first margin drop. You understand?
Yes.
So I also change this to 0.5.
Okay.
Or I could even, because depending, this coin may not be able to go deeper, like say when the market falls down by 2%.
Okay.
Now, when I make 2%, I increase this to 4%. Why? Because I want a minus 2% to be available in my profit when the bot will be selling, jumping out of that.
Okay.
Then I say, if I'm going to make 2% on that margin call, on the third margin call, I want my bot to do it much more. So it was 4, now I could do 6 when the market falls down by 6%. I'm using a 2x2 sequence, all right?
Okay.
All I may say, if this market now falls down, not by 5%, because now it will be little. Let me say when the market goes aggressive and falls down by 10%.
Yeah. Mhm.
Now I've gone to a 5x5 sequence, all right? Then
Yes.
my bot now here don't buy much, buy 1 time. Because there I'll be getting much, right?
Yes.
At a cheaper price. You get that?
Yes.
Then I put this at 15%.
Mhm.
Then I say my bot buy also 1 time because now this coin is too cheap.
Yes.
But these parameters, they don't mean that this coin will go by these percentages. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Also put it in mind that from the fourth call, the third call, the second call, and the third call, the bot will buy all these. And if the market bounces from here, it will sell all these at once, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And if the market bounces from the third call here, it will sell all these at
Let her go.
go, right?
Mhm.
Now, but if it surpasses the first 4 margin calls, all right,
Yes.
and it reaches the 5th margin call where maybe I'm putting 20%, all right,
Yeah.
and here I'm instructing my bot to buy twice. Remember, this is also decreasing my floating loss, all right?
Yes.
Because as I buy more, my average price gets closer to the current price.
Current price.
If you are onto this call and don't understand when I talk about average price, this is how Royal Q works. Let me explain. Here we have the price. Here we have the quantity, right?
Mhm.
Okay, now if this coin, and here we have, if this coin is at $10,
Yeah.
and maybe let me call this the investment, and I put in $10, I get 1 coin.
Mm.
If this coin goes to $5 and I put in still $10, maybe my multiples of buy are 1, right?
Yes.
And I put in also here, I'll get 2 coins.
Yes.
If I still now come here and this coin goes to 2.5, okay, and I invest in here $10 still, I'll be able to get 4
4 coins.
coins, meaning the bot has invested $30. We have got 7 coins. Now, it will add up using its mathematical settings to come up with the average of the 3 different prices that we have been able to invest in at different times to cause what we call the average price.
Okay.
And that's why every trader needs the board. And when it creates the average price, let me save this up. If it creates the average price, this will be the average price, this one.
Okay.
And whenever the average price is above the current price, we have what we call floating loss. Now the question is, Is there anyone who can go out of floating loss? The answer is a yes. Why? Because the boat never goes back to sell at the time it entered the market at the first time. And so if someone is having a floating loss, what they need to do is to set their margin calls, right, by high percentages, that if this coin falls, especially if someone has little capital, that if this coin goes down by 5%, my board should only put for me $10. This will magically buy so many coins at a cheaper price and create a new average price, which is near the current price. And anybody can get out of floating loss.
Sure.
If they really set their margin calls very, very right now. The importance of, I hope now you understand the margin calls, right?
Yes, the margin calls are clear.
All right. Now, I will be comfortable and patient with my coin because now I understand, right? That along the way, it will not always be in blue.
That's true.
It will go up and it will go down. But when I see that this particular coin is going down and I have more USDT, it is a high time for me because I know it's a very good signal. By the way, I will not evidence so many, I'll give so many examples of different people, but I know it is high time for me to collect more of this coin at a cheaper price. So I'll just come in here and maybe do what we call manual replenishment, all right? Tap on buy, market price, and I put in a $10. Meaning I'm getting more of this coin at a cheaper price. When it's about to sell, it will have more quantity to sell for me, and I'll be able to make significant profit. I want to go back just a little bit to disturb a bit. I want to go back to which type of person anybody who's trading with Royal Q could be. Let me go back here to my revenue. There's someone who says, I'm happy with 1.4. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, things okay. I'm happy with 1. And there's someone who says, Julius, because I've tested all, I could be happy with 75, 52, to L1, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, in business, there is 3 phases. And these phases are very important for anybody who wants to be a serial entrepreneur to understand. There's what we call seeding or planting time.
Okay.
Whenever you are buying the dip, you are seeding or you are planting.
Sure.
The more seeds you plant, right? And 2, as you are planting, there is weeding. I usually want to believe like a farmer. When you are into floating loss, it is weeding time where you're going to be able to buy more at a cheaper price to get much.
Yeah.
And if after weeding, then you'll be able to harvest. Now, what separates the returns of results, ladies and gentlemen, is how you think. So if you think you need to plant now and reap now, I want to go back to the one short parameter. I've gone through all for the last 8 months I've been here. And that's why my thinking keeps on changing. Okay, it's up to you, like I'm going to show you, because all different trading are available in the group. For example, if this was AVAX, all right?
Yeah.
Now this is 1 hour, right? Let me do 5 minutes. Let me do XRP, right? This is 5 minutes. Let me look at algo. Okay, now it is 2-way. There's someone who says, I better buy from here. You see this going down?
Mm.
This is now planting time, right?
Sure.
It is planting time. Buying more when this coin's going down. Or someone says, I will wait. When this coin, let me look for another that could be doing that. Let me look at KCM. No. Atom. No. Axon. No. And there's someone who says, me, it could be better. I join from here and I get out from here. You see that?
Yes.
Then another person says, me, it's okay. When this coin will be going down, I'll be buying, right? And when it be going up, I'll be selling. That's the difference of the mindset. And the fact is, the results are different. I don't know whether I've been able to get you. I've gone through a lot, but I don't know whether I've been able to get you to get the right answer to your question.
Yes, I'm comfortable.
That's good. I wish you a nice trade.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay. Let me now go to Israel. Yes, Papa. Good morning. If it's morning in your time, where are you from?
Good morning, Julius.
Nice to have you onto the call today, sir.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your exposition. It is quite clear. In fact, I've learned a lot from the explanation you gave to the last question. But my
Thank you so much.
my question is just this. What time frame do you think will be best suited for the strategy we've been discussing? Either it is one shot or circle. What time frame you think would be best suited for this strategy we've been discussing?
Okay, the time frame.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, according to my study, these coins will maximally go out in around 48 hours, all right? Okay, in around 48 hours maximum. Okay, they can even do more. But I don't know the time frame of buy or the time frame of selling.
Buy.
The time frame of buying.
Yes.
Okay. What I would advise is this. You can put your coins in one shot, but when the margin calls are open. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I can understand that.
For example, let me say I have $1,500, all right? And I say, I'm going to trade 3 coins. And these coins, I want each to have $500, all right?
Okay.
I will be a little bit aggressive because it is a signal and put 250 as my first buy amount, first entry time, all right?
Yeah.
Then I get my 250 into margin call. Okay, so I will open a one shot, but with open margin calls. So I will determine and say, if this coin falls down by 1%, all right?
Yep.
My bot invest in $25. And how will I determine the $25? Is the percentage on the margin call drop, right?
Okay.
Now look at this, Papa. If I put in my margin call 2% or 1%, it will be $25 because it will go in one time. But if I want $15 of the $25, I put this in 0.6 or 0.5, all right? of $25, then I could get around $7.5. I hope now you're understanding
Yes, I'm getting the point.
the multiples of buying. And so when this particular coin will be going down by 1%, my bot will be putting in 7, but it will not allow to put in 7.5 because they usually go in for above 10. I hope you understand now.
Yeah.
So it will be able to put in $10 when it's going up. But remember, if it goes up and it is my percentage take of profit, it will sell and I'll be out of that trade.
Okay.
I hope my answer is well.
Yeah. That's as well.
So so I will get $500 and say each coin will do $500. All right. I'll be a little bit more aggressive at the start because it is a signal that if at first it hits my takeoff profit at $250, well and good, I'm out. All right. But if it goes low, I'll still be planting to pick some profits downward the market.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you are comfortable now.
I'm comfortable with your explanation. Thank you very much for your time.
All right. Thank you too.
Bye-bye.
All right. Okay. Let me go to Sophie. Sophie, please, could you unmute and ask your question?
Daniel, there you go. I'm still in this Zoom meeting. I need your power.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, leader. Happy to have you on the call.
I'm happy to.
All right.
I've been listening to you explaining all these things, and I have bought a coin. It's been 7 days now. It's still on -31. So I'm thinking, must I sell? Will I lose money, or what should I do?
All right. Could you tap on that coin?
Okay.
Please don't fear. This is pure trading because when I told you tap on the coin, I had you take a deep breath. But what I want to give you confidence is that when this particular coin goes down, this robot was set never to sell at a loss, all right?
Yes.
So also what I want to give you confidence about is that one of the reasons why Royal Q never trades over the coin, because it has taken time, all right? I need to talk about this so that everybody understands. To look at all the coins that are available in the market to choose a few. And so if I was going to choose certain coins I would trade as a person, I'll need to go to either CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko or Cointelegraph and read about so much information about these coins to take about the following decisions. One, what is the market cap of this particular coin? How much money was put as market cap for this particular coin? Two, what is the project behind this particular coin? All right.
Yes.
What is the reason why this particular coin was brought in the market? Now, purely and perfectly, Royal Q has done that for us. I want to give an example of, there was a coin called Dash Baby Doge. And this coin was being promoted by one of my friends, all right?
Yes.
And this person was new into crypto like me, but he had been moved by a certain group of people who usually say, this coin is going to make us rich. And there is a very, very, very bad mindset in crypto of people thinking they can join tomorrow and become rich tomorrow. I want to beg you, if you're on this call and that's how you think, you're in a wrong platform. And so this guy invested in this Dash coin, Dash Baby Doge, and it was available on CoinMarketCap. It was available on so many platforms apart from the exchanges, all right?
Yes.
But you know what? The owner of this coin did a rug pull. What do I mean by a rug pull? They pulled out all the capital. and this coin went to 0. And when that happens, it means you lose. Oh, I'm getting off the next time. I hear my network is not doing well. But what I'm saying is that tap on the coin and tap on sell market price. Don't confirm and look at how much you are losing.
Okay. I see that.
You are losing. You're losing how much?
It's, where do I see the money? Average price.
No, not average price. Down there on the sell. Okay. Let me see if I could do this and still keep here before I go off.
Oh, it's 39 minus 39.7756.
Right now, for example, if this was this coin, I tap on. All right. I'm sorry, but I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Sorry for that, leaders. But I hope you see you are losing $1,000. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Now the fact is, you don't need to lose that money. The answer is that this particular coin is going down, right? And I want you to understand that we have no control about it. How do you know?
Yes.
Beautiful. Now, what you need to do, you have some more capital.
Yes, I do.
Beautiful. Now, what you want to do, you're going to open the margin calls, all right?
Yes.
Now, in opening your margin calls, at the same time, you don't want to finish your capital to prevent you from trading another
Coin.
Now, you want to tap buy, all right? Just
Yes.
invest in as low as only $10.
Okay.
Now tap on buy on that particular coin.
Buy.
Okay, then you put in market price. I hope that.
Market price.
Okay, now down there is a gap where you need to put in $10.
Okay.
Now to know the following one. I want you to note on position quantity, the number of coins that you had. Now, in trading, one of the things we need to understand that we make profit depending on the number of coins that we have, all right?
Okay.
Because if I'm making 0.5%, I'm making 0.5% depending on the number of coins I was able to purchase.
Okay.
No matter the capital, no matter if someone invested in huge capital, it means this person got costs at that particular time when he entered the market.
Okay.
But when things get cheap, like it is right now for you for that scenario, if I
Yes.
put in a little money, I can also get the same amount of coins the other person got.
Okay.
Now, if you buy $10, you'll find that your quantity increases, but also your position amount increases again.
Okay.
Now put in only $10. Oh my God. This internet for today is not good at all. Put in $10 and confirm.
And confirm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what thing you want to do, how much bags of cap do you have?
You are cutting. The network is.
It's not good. I'm about to get. I need a backup. Oh my God. Need someone. Let me check. Do I have the. Did I solid that doors anyway here? Okay, sorry. I keep jumping on and off, but I'll keep coming back.
Okay.
All right. Now, you now need, if this coin is seriously going down, all right,
Yes.
your focus should be in setting margin calls, all right?
Okay.
Because the fact is that this coin will come up. But you just need now to open margin calls that if this coin maybe goes down still, but let me say by 5% dip, you can put in around only $10 systematically using the bot, right?
Yes.
To buy more, reduce the floating loss, and when this coin bounces back, it sells faster.
Okay.
Have you got that? So now go to trade settings, all right?
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Then you see where there is written the word margin calls. How many margin calls did that coin have? Was it a one short coin?
No, it's 7.
7, beautiful. Has it bought all the 7 margin calls?
Has it bought?
All the 7. If you go back to the coin from the start, does it show that it has reached all the 7 margin calls?
No.
How many times has it bought?
4.
4. So it has 3 more margin calls to go, right?
Yes.
What is the margin call drop for the 5th margin call?
Let me see.
You tap on margin call configuration and look at the 5th margin call. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, now if this is the coin I was trading, all right?
Yes.
And it's already in floating loss of negative 2.51. You see that? Okay, now I just need to come here on the trade settings, all right?
Yes.
Okay, mine are just 1, but if it had, let me say like yours 7. Yes. Okay, let me say there were 7. Now you need to come and tap on the 5th margin call. You see this?
Yes.
How much is here?
I'm lost. I think it only bought 3 because I see it's 1.2 and 5%.
I'm saying on the margin call drop, it is 5%, huh?
Yes.
And it has to buy 1.2 times. Now, the reason why it has not bought because the percentage drop is huge, right?
Okay.
It requires for the bot to buy it. The bot only does what we instruct it to do. What we don't instruct it, it doesn't do. That's why we say it is a semi-automatic trading bot.
Okay.
Now, if what is written there is 5%, meaning this coin has not yet gone down 5%, right?
Okay.
And so if you want it only to buy when it has hit 5% down, all right?
Yes.
Then you can use your balance that you have, all right?
Yes.
To trade another coin that could be not a long-term trade like this one I'm talking about, this type
Yes.
of one shot I'm talking about, right? It is a trade that is basically and purely one shot. Enter now, get out now, right?
Okay.
That are being provided on the groups, right?
Yes.
Because there are so many. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
But I mean, right now in this floating loss, I'm going to buy the dip because these coins are now cheap. And that's what I talk about planting. I'm now going to plant more so that I could harvest huge.
Yes.
All right. I hope now you are comfortable.
Yes. Now I understand.
That's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you too. Ladies and gentlemen on the call, the main point of me coming here is not to basically talk about profit all the time. It's to empower you to own your own business. And you can perfectly and purely cause any profit you want from your application. And usually on Sunday, I usually don't come here, but I believe this Sunday, I've given this option. I usually want to provide many that you can make a choice about. But tomorrow, I'll also come here and talk about those that want to select coins from Royal Q. And maybe you want to do it yourself. You are not interested in these one shots being given. So many options. And the reasons why I do this, because me, I believe in building somebody to be able to sustainably do things by themselves without following anyone. I've never followed anyone. I just see them by example. I've never. Why? Because I believe in sustainability, ladies and gentlemen. If you are building your business or you are building anything, and this anything survives on the presence of someone first doing something for things to happen, it'll be very, very hard for you to make significant money. You make some money, you'll move by excitement. But unless you get the level, you get from a level of excitement and getting to a level of business, because they are two different things. You need my friend. I think I will need to call her to start some amazing training, the billionaire mindset, the quantum jump. How could someone jump from? Because most of the people are now into stagnant. Someone is stagnant to a certain area in life, to a certain profits in life because of mindset. And I think I will be in the coming week. I'll be bringing in more sharings. All right. So I've done with Sophie and I'll do Meg. You will help me tell me your name, right? Because I usually also don't love someone to say my name in the wrong way, right? So Meg, right? Seems not around. Shayla. Shayla. Okay. It seems the two are not here, but if you can hear me, you just need to do a simple step.
I'm here.
All
Sheila.
right. All right, Sheila. Nice to
Thank
have
you
you.
very much. Yes, thank you, Leader Julius. I'm sorry to bring you back a bit. You know, my question is on these floating losses. I hear you explaining to Sophie about the floating losses, how we can benefit from the law of averaging, because then you are buying in the dip and reducing the floating loss.
Exactly.
But that can only happen if you have enough capital. Now, I'll tell you my example. I wish I was able to share my screen with you. I have floating losses. Oh, can I share?
Yeah.
Okay, let me share my screen with you.
Yeah, she shares her screen. I
Can
just
you
want
see?
to, all right.
Okay. Can you see hot and KSM?
You haven't shared. I don't see anything.
Oh, I thought I shared. Let me go again. I don't know what's happening here.
Are you into your Zoom? You just need to tap on share and choose screen and allow your phone to display over other apps.
Yes. I'm on Zoom and then I click there, share screen.
Mm.
Oh, good gracious, coming up.
Yeah, it could be taking time.
Technology, I'm trying to, okay, share.
That's fine. You will win.
Okay. I'm looking for share screen. It's saying share box, photo, document, screen. Yes, there we are. Okay.
So now
All
you're
right.
sharing.
So okay, now I want to share this. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, I see your hot, your KSM, your Matic.
Yes. And then if I go to my general, I'm floating all over. Can you see ADA? Can you see Acro? Now with this, I've just, I was all in red, just one sold a few minutes ago. So I only have 18 USDT. How do I navigate this? If I went to ADA, you were explaining to Sophie that if I clicked on ADA there and I see that I'm in a big floating loss, 25.84. If I had, if I reinvest, let's say $100 US, will I be able to split just the $100 to be able to wipe out or average out as much as possible all these losses? Or should I just wait?
First, take me through all your coins. Let me look at them. I'm about to tell you just something. Then we can find a solution.
Okay.
Go to Acro,
so,
let me see.
Do you see ADA?
Yeah, I've seen ADA. Open Acro.
Acro.
Okay. Go back, open Atom.
Atom.
Oh, open another coin.
Okay, from Atom I go to BCH.
Open another coin.
After BCH, I've got BTC.
Go into another. This one will.
And then NEO.
Did someone help you when you were starting these trades? Or you did it by yourself?
You know what happened? I'm just floating. What happened is someone helped me to start. And then each time I saw a signal on the group, I would quickly go to it. I would enter. But I'm one of those people who has a full-time job and I'm so busy that I'm not able to look at my phone often. So when you were sharing today, I thought of,
Now I need to speak to your heart, not to your mind. And what I want to say is, don't trade everything you see, all right?
Okay.
I want to be a living example. You see there are signals on the group, but I'm trading my 3. I don't go in for everything I see. Like, instead of splitting your $10 in all these coins, all right? You would be making profit if you had 1 or 2 coins you were trading.
Yes.
I hope now that you understand. Now, it could be very, now you're going to focus on a few, all right?
Okay. Are you there, Leader Julius? I can't hear you. Are you online? Can anyone else hear me?
Yes, you're loud and clear. Can hear you.
So is the challenge with Leader Julius' network today?
Hello.
Is Leader Julius back?
I think it's network problem.
Okay. Sure. I hope he will manage to come back on. I just need to know whether to. I don't want to sell at a loss, but maybe I should invest a bit more capital and see what happens. So I just wanted direction.
Sasa mimi nimeenda meeting mapema. Nikasema acha niende nizungumze basi. I'm telling you. Yeah. Mom, ngoja. Mom. Eh? Ona mom.
Nimefunga shule. Nimefunga shule. Food ilianguka.
Unajua mali unaona wanawake ni wengi unasimama.
Is someone able to get Leader Julius on WhatsApp just to check if he's coming back?
Sorry, please, could you continue? I think just need to be fast enough because I need to change position for me to be able to keep here. Okay, now, this is what I would advise, all right? Please don't trade everything that you see, all right?
Okay.
Don't develop the fear of missing out, that will miss out on certain money. If you're trading a one shot, if I put in $100 and I take off 1.4%, right? I'll be far better than you putting in $10.
Okay.
Now, how much do you plan to invest in again?
Well, I think as things stand now, it's like I've sunk in 130 something. So I'm thinking I could do another 100 just to take myself out of these floating losses and then start again as it were. But I don't want to trade at a loss, because why I got into this business was the fact that I will not lose my capital, and I want to keep it like that.
Yeah, but you can never lose your capital, but you need to trade right. Because the fact is, no matter how down this coin will go, the robot will never sell at loss.
Yeah.
Okay, now what you need to do, once you put in your $100, look at floating losses with less negative percentages, all right? Like BTC, those ones with less, and go out of those fast, right?
Okay.
And you could not invest, don't invest in huge, go in by $10, all right? As simple as $10 per each coin, all right?
Not 15. I hear the minimum is 15. It's just for starting.
Yeah, you can still put in around $10. It will work out because you have already invested. Okay. You manually buy and put in around $10. Focus on, and don't put them all at once. You will spend some more minutes, come and check all hours, come and check again and put in more $10. Then you get out of floating loss of that particular coin with less floating loss, right?
Yes.
Slowly by slowly. Now you don't need to focus on what other people are doing or how much profit they are making. What you need to focus on is making sure that now you jump out of this and now trade right, okay?
Okay.
And instead of you splitting all your capital in as many coins as possible, it would be better for you to focus on a few, all right? Because your capital is little.
Okay.
The only person that can do what you do is one who has huge capital.
Yes.
Because even when the market is down, they'll keep on making profit in the sub-mid mode real-time settlement.
Yes.
I hope now you understand.
Yeah, it's much clearer and much better. Thank you. I will do that. I'll start on the BTC. And maybe if you can just quickly explain to me, do you see I've got some in general and some in professional? What is the difference?
Okay, now what we call general coins are coins that are not too much volatile, right? And coins that are into professional are more volatile. Now, while we are trading, it would be better to trade more volatile coins because they have a high momentum. Meaning that people who are trading in the professional coins or like taking up the professional coins are trading more often, all right? Their buying and their purchasing power is more. And so that's the difference. So professional coins are more volatile than the coins that are into general.
Okay, so I can start to try and get out of Matic.
Matic, BTC. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Then when you get into that, add up the same capital, trade the one short coin, right?
Mm.
And now also, if you meet coins on the group, all right?
Yes.
And these coins don't have a preset price. A preset price is a price that tells you when to enter the market, right?
Okay.
And you see these coins have been posted long time in the group. Please don't join them.
Okay.
Well, the reason is as simple. I'm about to get off. I think now we'll just end this Zoom call. My network is really doing me a disservice. So don't enter them because you are entering them at a wrong time. Those coins that are provided in the group without a preset price are coins that are already going up. You understand?
Yes,
They are not coins for buying in. They're already going up. So you are joining a green candlestick, all right? That is buying. It is, you understand what I'm saying? That is already going up, all right?
Yeah.
So you join when already this coin is now hit its top and it's going down, which automatically leads you into floating loss, right?
Exactly.
So if you find a signal, ladies and gentlemen, on the call that doesn't have a preset price, it is good to join it, but check the time when it was deposited.
Oh, thank you. I think I've understood, Shem. I think Leader Julius is offline again. But thank you, everyone who was listening. I've learned something. I'll keep on learning.
Okay, I just feel like ending this call, ladies and gentlemen. But the most important thing is for you to be able to understand what you are supposed to do to be able to keep in business. Please, if you don't find coins that have preset prices, check the time when they were deposited into the group. Because if you don't, you might enter this coin when it's already at its climax and it's taking a downward movement, which would cause you to miss out big time. I hope that is very, very important. That's why I came up with these long-term trade settings. Yes, it is true they might go into some floating loss like explained before, but they'll pick up. They'll pick up. Right. I would love to come to the end. It seems my network is not doing well. My network is not doing well, and it's affecting my efficiency. But I see Jen has a question. I hope it's short, so then we come to the end.
Leader Julius, thank you for giving me another chance again. I've just talked to a friend of mine who recently Royal Q. Her robot is not functional. She's not logging, and even her Binance is not able to log in because whenever she tries to get that verification code, it doesn't show in her email. Could it be her phone or something else?
I believe she doesn't get the verification codes to her email.
Yes, it doesn't get to her email at all.
But let her check the email she used, right? Whether it's the right email.
Yeah.
Especially with Binance, because that I don't have a personal control. Okay. So she needs to check the email address she used to register Binance, right?
Yeah.
2, let her check her phone. If her phone is having issues, let her log in with another person's phone, right?
Okay.
Log in the email and also log into Binance using another person's phone and see if they send the code will be able to go to her email.
Okay.
Then why is she saying that her royal queue is not functioning? What does she mean? Is it activated?
Yes, it is activated. But whenever she tries to log in, it gives an error.
It means she's putting in wrong details.
Okay.
Maybe she has a problem with forgetting her logins.
Okay.
Yeah, both with now it seems it's both with Binance and Royal Q. She forgets, maybe she doesn't remember the email address she used and she doesn't remember the password. Now remember, what we can change is not the email she used. What we can modify is the password.
Okay.
So let her check up with her what? With let her remember, let her remember the logins she used. That's the only way that can save her out of that.
Okay.
She's really forgetting what she used to register, and that we can't control.
Okay.
Yeah, because in crypto, if you forget your private details, right? You can't access your account. So she needs to be, if you are here on the call, I would request you to, if you can't remember 100%. Especially with Binance, with Trust Wallet, with MetaMask, especially those other accounts with MetaMask and Trust Wallet, you need to be remembering the phrase or password, which you can't know. You just need to write it down. So I also request her to check her details. She's really good at forgetting.
Okay.
Yeah, that could be the challenge.
All right, I'll advise her.
Yeah, if she fails, let her get another phone, all right?
Yeah.
Download the Royal Q app. Even if it's someone's phone, you can even put in your logins and login if it's a phone with issues.
Okay.
Or she can use the website, both for Royal Q and Binance, to log in and see if she could be able to log in using the laptop.
By the way, is it possible to use a laptop instead of a phone?
Yeah, it is possible both for Royal Q and Binance.
Okay.
Right. Just go to Royal Q. I think it's www.royalq.com. royalqs.com, or you just go to your Royal Q now, you that you are active, all right?
Yeah.
Tap on mine, tap on system settings, all right?
Yeah.
Tap down where there is that thing of Royal Q, continue down, you'll be able to see the website.
Okay. We'll advise her so.
Yeah, she can use Binance website and Royal Q website also to log into her accounts.
Okay, thank you.
But let her remember the logins.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you too. Yes, Michael.
Hello, good morning, host. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good
Fine,
morning,
sir.
everyone. Please, I don't want to go back because it's the same problem that I'm facing for the losing of some capital. But I understand perfectly the way you attend to the member. So I've done it as well. So my question now is that, as you said that. Maybe if you don't need to wait for someone, you don't want to be independent on your own to trade on coin. But my problem is that I don't know exactly the percentage. If I choose a coin that okay, let me go for this coin. So the percentage that okay, this coin is good for me to trade on. So I don't too much good on percentage so that I can trade on the coin for me to be waiting for signal.
Okay. All right. Okay, let me do something. Okay, now, Michael, people like you need to do the following one, all right?
Yeah.
Go and download the Crypto Bubble, all right?
Crypto Bubble. Okay. Okay, this.
It will help you get the timing too, all right? Okay. Come here and Royal Q, all right? I'm very fast because it seems I'm getting off now. Huh? Tap on quantitative, all right? Look at the percentage changes, all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at the percentage changes, all right? And if I would be able to trade, I would better it's buying low and selling high, all right? I'll look at coins with a less percentage. For example, Zinc is 0.5, all right? You see this down here? But before I trade this coin, I'll come and look at this coin, either in 1 hour or 5 minutes, here at what? At Crypto Bubble, right? And here is the coin. It's called Horizon, all right?
Yeah.
Now, when I tap on this coin, like you see it down here?
Yes.
I hope you see that, all right? Now, I'll only enter this coin when this point here is the one that is down here. Look at this. It's the one that is at the wall, all right?
Okay.
If I'm going to use this, because now I know this coin is going down, all right? And as it's going down, the next sequence it will take will be an upward movement, all right?
Yeah.
Then I can be able to enter this coin and give it a few buys for it to rise up. You understand now?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. I think I've been able to draw for your picture. Eh? I may not do it 100% today. I will draw a picture tomorrow. So I will be able to buy in a coin, all right, that I can choose for myself using here Royal Q itself, all right?
Okay.
Or I can tap on professional, tap on percentage change, all right? And look at coins that have a low percentage. And this is usually what so many people depend on. They look at coins that are having a low what?
Percentage.
A low percentage, definitely, they'll be able to rise again. Yes, it doesn't matter whether this coin will go into some floating loss, because whatever goes down goes
up
again. And if someone develops a long-term mindset of thinking like that, they will never complain. They'll always be trading. And the other thing you need to do, my brother, you need to have what we call money management, all right?
Money management.
And how do you manage your money, right? By spreading your margin calls, all right?
Okay.
You spread your margin calls that if this coin goes down, let me say by 5%, my bot will buy once, all right?
Yeah.
So if this floating loss goes by -5, this bot buys once, then it moves my average near to my current price and I'm off that coin. You understand?
understand you.
Yeah, I hope I've been able to give you a simple explanation. I'll go deep tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah, I do. And please just help us to make a short video so we can post it on, so we can be learning from it as well.
That's my biggest challenge. I'm not good at that. Maybe leader pressure. I'm not good. So many people
Thank
have
you
really
very
asked me,
much.
but I'm not good at that. But leader pressure is good at that. Maybe if she's here, I'll talk to her and see if she can do that.
Okay, thank you very much, my coach. Thank you.
But what I want to give confidence about everybody, nobody should fear floating loss. It's the right time for planting, right? It's the right time for planting as long as you have been able to have a good coin to trade, all right? And I want everybody to focus on increasing your capital. Focus on increasing your capital. Focus on increasing your capital. That's where the gist of the business is. And so maybe tomorrow I'll come in for people who want to focus so many onto their apps and they want to make some profit. What could you do if you have time on your app? You want to spend 1 or 2 hours on your app. What could you do and make some significant profit? If I had time to sit on my app, I can make $20 to $50 a day, but I don't have that time. I want to focus on something that is duplicable, regular, repeated, recurring income that doesn't depend on my effort. That's why I spend much of my time. So it's everybody could make their own personal decision. I hope I want to end this, ladies and gentlemen. But let me listen. I hope these 2 hands are the last, please, I beg. Yes, Irene and Francis.
Oh, yes. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, leader. So about tomorrow, you say that tomorrow you'll be presenting about this floating loss and how to do it. Would you be recording it as he has asked you? Because maybe some people are not there like me, as to say for me. I would really like to look at the video because today was very educative. I really learned a lot today. I would like.
Yeah, I every day I stream this onto the YouTube channel, right?
Okay.
And so it will need you to take personal effort, I beg. I'm not good at making short videos because most of the time when I make them, they are large. You know, I don't know how to speak very, very fast. And by the time I finish the video is too large to be shared, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, like today,
yeah,
I've been able to post this. You see this? This is this for today.
Yeah. Okay.
What I'm going to do now, I'm going to be making these videos with dates, all right?
Okay.
So I hope to help improve that. I'm not very good at also editing so much on YouTube. I just keep it basic. So this is the one I've done for today. So tomorrow I will do that, right? I'll do that, and I'll be here. I'll be able to attend. I think I will do it at the same time. I just need to be able to attend my service very early in the morning. So I'll be able to do that at the same time. I'll be here for maximum 2 hours maximum to explain details. The instance is people to just understand what they're supposed to do. Then they can go independent about their businesses. I don't believe in things people depending on anyone to make money. I don't believe.
All right, then I will be looking forward then tomorrow to see at least, I don't want to miss tomorrow, even though I'm going to work, I'll be looking forward.
Yeah, so you want to know about how to go out of floating loss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I also want you to understand that floating loss is the sweetest time. It's the best planting time, especially if someone could take time and understand all the coins we have into Royal Q, that they are good coins that anyone can trade. Now, for example, I recently checked on my floating loss of all these 3 coins that I'm trading, where I was in 3%, right?
Okay.
But I haven't touched them, right? But as you see, because I know they're basic good coins, they go up and they go
down.
They go down, they'll be able to hit my takeoff profit. So if you don't have what I call huge floating loss is floating loss that goes above 10, right?
Okay.
That is huge floating loss. But if someone invests in that time, they get more coins at a cheaper price. So how you could be able to go out of that floating loss needs you to have more money, right?
Right.
And how do you get more money if you have less funds? It's a simple formula. And this simple formula is to understand that no one can get rich with their own money. And that's why big businessmen go and borrow money in banks. That's why banks exist in loan giving, all right?
Yeah.
But you now don't need to take a loan to do business. What you do, there are so many people all over the world that are earning pennies because of lack of information, all right? Now, what you do, you become an information giver, not to everybody. You just make a list of 4 to 5 friends. And this is what happens, gentlemen. Like, so many people say this, but this is the fact. This is one of my accounts. It's a V2 by rank, all right? But like you see, as I'm looking for money, these people are also making some profit, all right? So I can transfer some money from here back to my account and I can still continue to trade. I hope you understand.
Yes, I am. Yes.
So it is the simple way that could help you increase your trading capital, okay?
Okay.
And you can overcome all these floating losses that could give you challenge. So becoming rich involves in also using other people's money, which everybody can do. So, and it can help you jump out of floating loss.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. All right. Yes, Michael. Yes, Michael. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time, for your patience to be here. I always do my best to serve you. And I believe at the end of the day, we shall always come up with better solutions to ensure that people make more money. Along the way, I want you to understand that failure is part of success. But since Royal Q will never sell your coin into a loss, it's one of the perfect pure points to make more money. The market will always go up and always go down. Don't compare results. Let the fear of not missing out attack you. Spend more of your energy if you have little capital to helping other people understand what cryptocurrency is all about. And focus on increasing your trading capital, because once you do, your ability and your power to make more money will be extraordinary. Thank you so much for listening to me. God bless you. We meet again, ladies and gentlemen, in the evening with our presentation. And this is the morning session is for understanding. The evening session is presenting the opportunity to your friends. And tomorrow on Sunday, we have a mega Zoom that will happen at 7 p.m. East Africa Standard Time. Already the flyer is out. I'll be sharing it on a different